What?
Book.
They're books?
Book.
Book. Hello everyone, my name is Chelsea and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have my August book haul. So, most of the books that I have here, I feel like I've shown you in one way or another, either through unboxing videos or sometimes I post pictures on my Instagram. So most of these you have seen in one form or another. I have not gone out to a bookstore to purchase any books. I've been really good this month because last month I was not. So I have some Illumicrate books here. I have a Kickstarter that I funded here. I have an unplugged book box book here. And we do also have an unboxing for another Illumicrate. This is going to be for the Afterlight box, which is their new, is it bi-monthly or quarterly? I can't remember exactly what it is. Adult romance box, and I'm very excited to try that out. So we're just gonna go through this stack that I have here, and then we will jump into the unboxing. So the first one I have here is The Wolf and the Woodsman by Ava Reid. This one should be the June Illumicrate. I did do an unboxing of this one and the next book that we will talk about. And this one, as far as I remember, is going to be a Red Riding Hood retelling. I could be mistaken, but the cover, especially with the way that Illumicrate changed the colors, definitely makes me think of that. And it is a gorgeous book with gorgeous stenciled edges. We are going to do that, Presley, in just a second. And so while I don't 100% know a ton about this, I am very excited to read it. I do also believe we have a pretty under the dust jacket naked hardcover book because, I mean, it is Illumicrate. And then we also do have a design that is supposed to be like a reversible cover on the opposite side of the dust jacket. But again, like I said, I did an unboxing of this. I'm very excited for it. And then the July Illumicrate that I also did the unboxing in that same video is She Who Became the Sun by Shelley Parker Chan. This one is going to be a semi-Mulan retelling. It is going to be historical fantasy, I'm pretty sure. It's also going to be sapphic. I'm very excited for this one. Also, I think this edition is one of the most gorgeous editions Illumicrate has ever done. Just like this and the coloring of it and the fact that we have sprayed and stenciled edges in a gradient, and then also, well, end papers, also a gradient, and like this on the naked hardback. Like, this is just a gorgeous book. Again, very excited to get to this one. This basically follows our main character, who is a girl. She is a daughter of a family who is destined for nothing. Her brother, who I think is actually the 8th son, is destined for greatness, but after something bad happens in their family, he is the one who ends up dying, and she decides to take his destiny. I'm very excited, but again, gorgeous book. Then I have another edition of She Who Became the Sun by Shelley Parker Chan. This one was from the Unplugged Book Box adult box for August, actually the beginning of this month. And I do have an unboxing video up for that as well. I actually am a rep right now for Unplugged Book Box, and so I do have a discount code as well in case you want to use that, which is chelsea.zhao.reads. I will leave everything linked down below. They did their own special cover for this box, which they then also just put on top of the original US cover, so you actually get both, which I just really appreciate. Like, you can choose which one you want, but also I have not seen this cover on this book. Like, it's a special edition cover for them specifically, but I love the way that this worked out as well. Like, all of these covers are gorgeous, and now I have 2 versions of a book that I desperately need to read. I also have This Poison Heart by Kaylin Bayron. This is a very pretty edition that I did not unbox on my channel, actually. This is the Illumicrate edition. I will no longer be getting Illumicrate boxes because of how they have handled the Harry Potter mug situation. And just know that I'm not going to judge you for what you decide. They have apologized for it. But since I am not trans or non-binary, I'm not somebody who can accept their apology. And the fact that it took about a whole week. I think it was 6 or 7 days for them to come out with an apology. To me, it's just not quite enough. I need to see that they're going to be doing better things moving forward. So as of this time, I'm not going to be continuing with Illumicrate. So even though this is a very pretty edition, and I will be getting the August box when that eventually comes out, because 1, I've already paid for it, but 2, it has a book by a trans author in there, the first openly trans author to ever have a book in an Illumicrate subscription. And I desperately want to read that one as well. So I'm going to keep that subscription, support that author through that since I've already paid for it. But until I can see, and that trans and non-binary people can see that Illumicrate is doing better as a public platform, as a company, I'm not going to be pursuing that. But yeah, I'm very excited for this one. I don't remember much about it. This could be based on a fairy tale as well. I'm actually not entirely sure because Kaylin Bayron's other one was based on Cinderella. And this one I feel like is supposed to be based on something, but I don't remember. Here's Under the Dust Jacket. We also have some very, very gorgeous art here as well. I'm very, very excited to read this one, and this will obviously be a YA fantasy. Then I have Let's Play Volume 2. This is by Leanne Kresick, but on Webtoon, it is by Mongi or Mongi. I actually don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that, but this is Volume 2 in physical form of a webcomic. I am completely caught up on this comic. I absolutely love it. It actually was my very, very first webtoon ever, was Let's Play, and I back these on Kickstarter. Rocket Ship is the publisher of a lot of webtoon comics, and it is like an indie publisher of these webtoon comics. They are basically exclusively done on Kickstarter, although sometimes you can find them for sale after the Kickstarter. I think they try to get some extras, and I just absolutely love having these. Like, they're just the webtoon in a graphic novel, comic bind-up type of format. And so yeah, this is Let's Play. Basically, this follows our main character of Sam, who is a game developer, and it's her life and her finding out who she is and growing as a person, and trying to have relationships and friendships and all this kind of stuff. And it is just so heartfelt and heartwarming, and I absolutely love it. And I love that she has a little dog here. His name is Bowser. If you have not read this, again, they are on Webtoon for free. You can definitely go do that. And I just like to collect the physical forms as well, because these are things that I absolutely love. And then the last books I have here before we get into the Illumicrate Afterlight unboxing are going to be the Illumicrate set of Talia Hibbert's The Brown Sisters books. I could not help myself. I had to buy these. They are hardcover, and they are the shorter, like UK size hardcover, which actually I feel like is around the same size as the paperbacks. Here's my paperback up against the hardcover of this first book. And so they're basically the same size, but in a hardcover form. And I'm just so excited to have this version. They have sprayed edges. And here's just like Under the Dust Jacket. It's a nice sort of like off-white, almost like a gray color. The text here matches the sprayed edges, which matches the text on the front. And they are signed by Talia Hibbert. They look like they were an e-signature that got printed on the page, which I'm not mad at. And there also is a little note with the signature for every single one. So we have Get a Life Chloe Brown. We have Take a Hint Dani Brown with blue sprayed edges. And so it's a light yellow hardcover book with the blue words on there. Again, it will be signed. I actually have not read Dani Brown or Eve Brown yet, even though I own Dani Brown in paperback as well, but I absolutely love Chloe Brown. People seem to love Dani Brown even more. I need to read it. I think I said I was going to read it by the end of this year. Haven't yet. But then I also have Eve Brown, which then has this really, really nice, it's almost like a pinky purple. It looks more pink to me on camera right now, but it is sort of in between pink and purple. Matches the cover here. And then our book is a nice, like, rich blue with the purple-y text on there. And then again, signed with a little note. I definitely need to read these because they're very, very pretty. Okay, we have the Afterlight unboxing. Presley is currently finding other things from other unboxings that I've had on these shelves behind me, and he's putting it on top of the box. So I'm gonna have to, like, convince him to get those off. Let's open this. Yeah. Okay, so now the reason I wanted to unbox this specifically on camera is because this is the Afterlight subscription. So this is, like I said, going to be a quarterly subscription. I wasn't entirely sure which one. Quarterly, so that's every 3 months. And normally it is £18 for the actual subscription. And then it is £16.99 for shipping to the US, which is almost exactly what I would have paid just for the box. So basically for me, I know what book we have in here, and it has some special things with it. I think we're getting sprayed edges, which I am a sucker for. Like, pretty books, I'm a sucker for. So the fact that we're getting like these extra things, I'm just curious if it's going to be worth it to be shipped to the US. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep my subscription for the next month yet. They're going to be giving us hints as to what the books are going to be, and they are all going to be adult romance. I don't know if it's going to be strictly contemporary romance, if they're going to branch out to paranormal stuff, or how it's going to be every single month. But I knew what book was going to be in this box, and so I knew I wanted it. Now, that means my total was like $33.19. And because I'm in the US, I'm going to convert it to dollars for anybody else that's watching this, because I don't remember what the actual difference is, but $33.19. So I paid over $45 for this box. So we're gonna open it and see what's inside. So, oh, are you gonna help?
Help.
Help. Okay, can you open it? Open.
Oh.
Open.
Oh.
Yay! Okay, so can I have that one? Can I have the paper? Thank you. So yes, Afterlight. And it does actually look like we are getting some things with the book, which I'm pretty sure I knew we were getting a couple things with the book. So there is not just a book in here for $45. Can I have it? And we need to show the camera. So the first thing that Presley picked out is this. He's still just grabbing way too many things at once. Oh, okay. Okay, so we have some metal straws, so reusable metal straws. The thing about it is they're heart-shaped. I have never seen heart-shaped metal straws. Can we see that? There's one gold and one pink. It also comes with the cleaner in the bag for them, which is actually perfect because we use metal straws every day if we're drinking like coffee and that kind of thing. And our cat, we think, has taken our cleaning thing yesterday, the day before. So we are currently without a good cleaning thing. This one is bigger than some of the normal ones, and I think it's because they're heart-shaped, so you need a bigger brush to go through everything. But heart-shaped, Presley's gonna use them as drumsticks. He's really into drums right now. 2 heart-shaped metal straws. I wonder how it's gonna feel to drink out of those. I love the concept, like the fact that it's shaped is very, very interesting to me. Yeah, I love things that you can use, like metal straws, but like heart-shaped ones. Interesting. Okay, the next thing that he pulled out for us is in this box, which is a mason jar glass to drink out of. Mason jars, I never really got on the hype with mason jars, but I feel like I've gotten like 2 or 3 in the last few different book boxes. Like, it seems to be a big thing again. Like, I feel like it used to be a big thing and now it's a big thing again. I'm taking my straw bag to put in here, so hopefully you guys can see, because there is a design on here. It just says shine bright, which I think is cute. It's not, as far as I know, based on any books, and these might all just be fandom related, not fandom related. But yeah, this is cute. I don't think I've ever drank out of a mason jar though. The next thing that we have here looks like it is probably a bookmark. Thank you. It is a metal chain bookmark. It does say it is for Afterlight. And then here it says read romance books. Wow, did you want to show the camera? Ooh. He was playing with something earlier today and I was like, ooh, it's pretty. And so he's been saying, ooh. Oh, show the other way. Turn it around. There you go. Good job. Can I show now?
No.
No. Okay. Apparently that's his now. And then it looks like we have one other thing in here, and then we'll have the book. So it looks like we got 4 items. with the book for $45, or at least that's what I paid for it. I'm sure you paid a lot less if you live in the UK, or I guess maybe some of the other countries. I don't know what the shipping was from the UK to like the rest of Europe and stuff, but it's, thank you. You did a good job. This says Bloom, if we can see that. There we go, Bloom. And nail and cuticle oil. So ingredients are sweet almond oil, vitamin E, wheat germ oil, grapeseed oil, and lavender essential oil. I can't smell anything at all. That's fine. But it has a roller ball. I've never used nail or cuticle oil, but I've seen some that people have used before that is more like a brush. But I just did my thumb. There, nice and oily. It went on pretty easily. I don't actually know how exactly to use this, how often to use this, but I think this is probably a really good idea. Rollerball actually was very easy to use. So yeah, let me try and not get super oily hands when we pick up the book though. I don't want to do that. Okay, let's see. So our book is going to be in our Illumicrate pouch. It is a paperback. And so it is The Heart Principle by Helen Hoang. This is the third book in the companion series of the Kiss Quotient. The Kiss Quotient was the first one, the Bride Test was the second one, and the Heart Principle is the third one. Now, I've only read the Kiss Quotient of those three so far, really enjoyed that one, and the concept of this one sounds really, really good. I love the cover. It is sprayed edges. They're yellow, so when I first pulled it out of the bag, I was like, where are the sprayed edges that they promised us? Because it matched the bag. But we do have the sprayed edges, and it is also coming with a signed book plate that we can put in the book. And so basically, this one follows a violinist named Anna's son who is getting like very, very popular because of a YouTube video going viral. And as she's still trying to come to terms with that, her boyfriend of 5 years decides he's done with a closed relationship. He wants an open relationship. And so she decides to go on a string of one-night stands to sort of get back at him. And that's where she meets a tattooed motorcycle riding guy named Deep. And it appears they don't really have a one-night stand. It completely fails. They decide to try again. And it seems like maybe try again and again until more things start to evolve from that. And I'm very, very excited for it. He has dropped the metal straws on the floor. That's okay. So I'm very, very excited for this. I love the fact that we have the sprayed edges. Like I'm very, very excited for it. However, $45. $45. I could probably get this book without the sprayed edges here in the United States for like 15 plus tax. I'm going to assume that most paperbacks like this are around that price in the romance department. So even with tax, let's just say a little under 20, because I'm not entirely sure how much tax is. Like, I never know until we go up to the counter to pay. Under 20, which means then we have a mason jar mug, a bookmark, a nail oil, and the straws. Those are obviously, I don't think, necessarily going to add up to another $25, although there is shipping and stuff. So I feel like this is one of those things where I might have to see what book is coming each quarter. So the fact that I paid $45, like, I'm not mad at. I do think I'm really gonna have to like question whether I want to purchase this again, depending on what the book is. But like, the items are nice. I'm definitely going to use them, and I want to read this book. Like, that was the whole reason I decided to try this out, because I knew I wanted to read this. So yeah, that is going to be it for the book haul. Like I said, I didn't actually go to a bookstore, like out of the house and go to a bookstore, so I didn't have the temptation of wanting to buy extra books. So basically all of the books that I have here today that I showed you are things that came in book boxes or that I got from Kickstarter that I had funded a year ago and have finally made their way here. And so none of these things were things that I actually paid for in this month, which is good. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up to let me know. Subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more videos. I do have videos up Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I will see you then. Bye!